Are you a woman having many difficulties in your life? Are you a woman who thinks she cannot work on her dreams? Or are you a woman who thinks she doesn't have sources? Are you afraid because you are not pretty? Then look what Captain Marvel is saying. All we have to be fearless. Well, do you know who Captain Marvel is? She is super strong and super durable, and she can fly and hang out in vacuum of space without dying. You know, Superman stuff. But she can also absorb any kind of energy and release it as concentrated blasts, usually from her hands. But she is not a real superwoman. The real superwoman behind her is Brie Larson. In her childhood, she was homeschooled. She wanted to make friends, but at the same time, she was suffering from social anxiety, which kept her away from the outsiders. At first, she couldn't accept what she was. She always thought about the things other people do. She wanted the way of life other people were living. She wanted to become an actress, but she thought she wasn't pretty enough. Brie would lay awake listening to her mother's sobs. Seeing her parents terrified her, and at last her parents got divorced. Brie, her mother, and a sister left the home and they moved to a small apartment. It was a one-room apartment. Just think about what she felt at that time. She was only 7 years old. She had no toys. She had only 2 t-shirts and a pair of jeans. Her mother started work as a waitress. They only had dinners of instant noodles. Her mother tried to hide her pain from her children. Brie saw movies. She watched Gone with the Wind many times. The tape wore out and she worked on perfecting her Scarlett O'Hara impression. But Brie was too terrified to let anyone see it and hid it for years. Her path to success was very slow. In 2013, it was the first time she ever directed a major motion picture with the drama Short Term 12. Her performance in this movie made it clear that Brie Larson is a very talented actress. But defining the role of her career came in 2015 with the movie Room, where she plays a woman who is held captive in shed for years and desperately tries to take care of her son. And for this movie she earned Oscar. It was the start of her career. So what she says about her movie. For me, The Room is an opportunity to relive an aspect of my childhood that I hadn't put a ton of thought into. Suddenly I was able to, in some ways, relive my childhood from my mom's perspective and see how she loved and protected me in ways I never noticed. So the story of Brie Larson shows that there is no one perfect in the world. You are not only who is suffering from his surrounding. Behind the successful people, there are so many failures which we cannot see. And if we want to achieve something, it depends on our choice, whether we have to work or we have to blame our destiny. Giving ourselves a chance to try and fail is way better than doing nothing. Overcome what scares you the most. Let go of your fears. So dream big, work hard, and make it happen.